Hello.
Right, hey up, and welcome to Corey's Corner, and Merry Christmas and that. Even though it's like, what, the 24th of November, I think, when I'm recording this, but you know, you gotta do it at some point. Anyway, here's the tree. Yeah, there's the tree. You see, it's a pretty small tree. It's my hand. Like next to the tree, you can see it. Like I'm having to lean over to touch it and that, but you know, I'm not gonna spend loads of money on a tree when it's just me living here. I'll lay the decorations out. Right, I've run into a bit of a problem here. Got the fairy lights here. I've already got the tinsel on the tree, see? I don't love silver, by the way. This is just all I could find. Start here, obviously. And we've got the fairy lights here. The only issue is there's no outlet on any of these I mean, there's no point showing you. There's no power outlet. But over there is a power outlet. I'm aware, by the way, my room is a mess. I'm very sorry. Yeah, we'll see if we can make this work then, I guess. Alright, so I have got the lights on. And the best thing I was able to do was run this down here with just a bit of blue tack. I've stuck it to my cupboard, and it just goes over here. And what I'm going to do now, take this extension thing. There you go. So put this in. Doing this literally for the first time. And there you go. That is bloody brilliant. Right, just to put the star on now, I guess. Got this too, that's nice. Use that to store socks or something. Anyway, here you go. It's the magical moment. Ta-da! I'm sure there are better trees, but there you go. Merry Christmas and that. One thing that I almost forgot to show was the pack of condoms. Look at this. Look at this. You see that? Focus, camera, focus. There's like a layer of dust. Fucking hell. That's just beyond brutal. Yeah, 12 of them. Somehow I have a feeling I'm not gonna be any condoms shorter at the end of the year, let's put it that way.
All I want for Christmas is a girlfriend. She has to be 18 to 22. And she must be boyfriend free too.
Right, hey up. When you're watching this, it'll be well into the video, but this is the first thing I'm recording. It's Wednesday, I guess, today. And laid out before you here are all the ingredients you will need to be making the Yule log, or whatever you want to call it. And the oven, and a thing, I guess, kettle. So yeah, I have my coat on because, maybe I shouldn't show that actually, anyway, whatever, who cares. I have my coat on because I'm going down to the store because I need a glass bowl. I have a plastic one here, but I need a glass one, and I think that's it. So yeah, I'll be right back and we'll get started with this. Well, it'll be like that for you guys, like I can't click, but yeah, it'll be a couple minutes for me. Anyway, yeah. Alright, I have the bowl here, glass bowl, washed. You should always wash stuff after you've got it. And the first step, you're going to turn the oven on. I'm going to flick this. And you want to put it to 220, as you can see that there. And that's just going to put that on. Let me put you down, actually. And now what you're going to want to do is butter this baking tray. So I've just got my butter here. I'm just going to kind of rub it on like that, you see? And we're also going to want to put some of this stuff on. This is just baking paper. Like that, yeah. Grab your scissors, and there you go. There, and you're left with something that looks like that. Alrighty, and now what you're going to want to do is, as you can see I have my scales out here, zeroed onto the bowl, and you're going to want to break 3 eggs and 85 grams of this. This is golden caster sugar. I don't really know if it matters, but there you go. See that going up? There you go. Should have enough. Almost there. There you go, a little bit over. I'm not even going to try and do the eggs one-handed, so I'll be back. Right, eggs, broken into it, and now I'm going to whisk with a whisk, basically. And to do this, you want to do this until, well, I'll show you what it'll look like when it's done, eh? Alright, so I figured I should probably show you me doing this, just in case you don't know how to whip, I don't know, whisk, not whip, what am I talking about? But yeah, I'm doing this for about 8 minutes, and you should be left with something that looks sort of like this. I have no idea how this is going to turn out, to be honest, because, well, when you're watching this, you already have seen, well, if I even upload this, which I don't know if I will, you'll already have seen me make the main course, so yeah, I don't know if with polish or if it's going to come out terrible, but we'll see. Can't be much worse than the videos I normally make, to be honest. I mean, I don't even know if you can hear me right now over the sound of this, so yeah. Oh, it smells bloody delicious though, let me tell you. I wish I could kind of beam the smell through the camera, but I don't know if you have an alright view. Hopefully you do. Right, you should be left with something that looks like this. As you can see, it's got that kind of consistency. And we'll just leave this for now. And what we're gonna do is put some stuff in this bowl and mix it together. Right, this is zeroed, and we're gonna want to put 85 grams again, this time of flour. It really isn't great doing it one-handed, but alright, we'll see. It's gonna end in disaster, to be honest, but anyway. I'm gonna have to put it down, give me a minute. Right, we've got 85 grams or so, and as you can see I already managed to spill some and I wasn't even filming, so it was lucky I wasn't anyway. Alright, so what you're going to want to do now is you want cocoa powder, and you want 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, and I have these little cup things that kind of do it for you. So, let's see. 1, 2, you see that? See on the camera? There. You want half a teaspoon of baking powder, which I have here, and you're just going to want to mix this together like so. You can see it's a kind of weird filming, to be honest. Oh, it smells great. It really smells good. I went to M&M World, or M&M's World one time when I was a kid, and it smelled a lot like this. Not made too much of a mess. And you're going to want to sieve this now into the bowl we whisked earlier. Right, there you go. Now you're going to want to sieve this so it gets over perfectly like that. Isn't that brilliant? It fits exactly right. I'm just going to sieve this in like this. And you're left with this kind of grain. And what you want to do with this is take a spoon like this and just kind of force it through, kind of smash it through like that. So we don't want to waste. There you go. And what you're left with is something that looks like that. And you just want to mix this in. I'll do it off camera. Right, I figured I should show you actually. I'm just kind of folding it over, as you can see, like this. With this isn't really a spoon, it's like a wooden spatula type thing. And you just want to, I'm not doing it good now because I'm one-handed, but you just want to fold it to look something like this, and then I'll show you what to do next. All right, and you should be left with something of this sort of consistency. Oh, it smells great. I wish I had like I said, like smell-o-vision or something just to beam it through, but there you go, look at that, see? Now what we're going to do is we're going to tip it into here and spread it out with a knife. I'm not even going to try and do that one-handed, so... see, I'll film it, I can film it. I'll cut the edges like this. You can really get that down in the corners there. And I just realised that's kind of in the way. This is such a shoddy video, man, oh my goodness. I'm just going to want to kind of tip this in here like this. And you just want to take a knife like this and evenly sort of spread it around. Feel free to twist the tray around a little bit to get to the ankles and stuff. make sure it's even, and you're left with something that looks like this. Lovely. Want to pop that in the oven for 10 minutes. Yeah, I'll be back with you then. And in she goes. There it is. It's great. Good stuff.
作りましょう作りましょうさてさて何ができるかなはいできました
Right, in the meantime, while that is cooking, I've got some hot water here, cooking over a glass bowl. This is why I said you wanted glass, not plastic. I have plastic right here, we're not using it because it will melt, basically. And in here we're going to put some chocolate and butter, and I mean this is basically where we're going to make the icing, so yeah, one sec. Alright, for this you're going to want about this much butter, and I'm going to use 1.5 bars of this chocolate, so yeah, and we'll melt it into the bowl. So I'll cut this up a little bit to help it along, and I'll be right back. Right, as you can see it's in the bowl, just putting the last bits in, and you're going to want to start stirring this again. Okay, now might be a good time to mention I've never actually done this before, so if this turns out not great, yeah, I don't know, we'll see. It certainly wouldn't surprise me, but anyway, yeah, whatever. Okay, so I don't even know what I'm doing now. 1 tablespoon of this is golden syrup. I mean, look at that, just look into that, that's brilliant. And 5 tablespoons of this is like just cream. And you want to put it in this. This is going to be the icing, so just put it in there. Okay, and now you want to sift some of this into this bowl. What am I even talking about, man? This is icing sugar, and I've got 200 grams of it. I can't fit it all in there.
作りましょう作りましょうさてさて何ができるかなはいできましたってこれ全然料理じゃないですよねへへ
Alright, and you're left with something like this. Let me just stir that. Look at that, look at the thickness in that. I mean, I can't hold the bowl, but look at that. Yeah, and I got my thing over here. I think I did this wrong, but whatever. Yeah, so what you're going to want to do is lay out some of this stuff on a surface, and yeah, I'll show you. There you go. There you go. That's perfect, I think. I'll just try and peel. Sorry for the interruption. Jesse just came in, I'm not joking, so I had to stop filming. But anyway, you're left with this. I'm pretty sure I got the wrong kind of cream. Well, I mean, come on, look at it. But yeah, now you're going to want to roll this up and put the icing on, or the, yeah, icing. Anyway, I'll do that. I don't know. I don't really know what I expected, but there you go. It is pitiful. Look at it, bloody hell. Okay, so very important step. Make sure you whisk the cream before you put it in the middle. That is why mine did not go well. You need to whisk it, you can't just pour it in. It looks like someone just took a shit on a fucking tray, which is not far from the truth actually, but yeah.
On the first day of sharp, Mr. Jacker sent to me a tree hanging from a tree. On the second day of sharp, Mr. Jacker sent to me 2 glistening cobs and a tranny hanging from a tree. On the third day of sharp, Mr. Jacker sent to me 3 useless
Right, hey up, I want to be quick, but I just stopped in the toilets. I don't think you can hear me very well in here, but yeah, we're in the toilets of this pub. There you go, here we are. I mean, it's not the nicest place to record, but you got to do what you can do, eh? Anyway, maybe this will be interesting to someone, I don't know.
Chairs lost rotting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Or two, it's been said many times. Many will Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you.